Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
What's up, bro? Spike, Ravens fan, represent. Ready to get this draft started, man.
Hell no, man. Get out of here, man. We got a Ravens fan in the flock now. I don't like it. The energy feels off. Another host that we have representing the New York Giants, man's looking snazzy, welcoming Jason Zegan. How you doing, brother?
What up, boys? How you doing?
Good, man. Welcome.
Happy
you know,
draft night.
So long announcing that pick, but I'm glad they went Fields.
Andy Dalton just got paid a free $10 million, but he lost his job.
Oh, you're right about that. Andy Dalton, he was pronounced the starting quarterback like 2 weeks ago.
Bye-bye, Andy.
We were just talking about this, how there's no
give him a year to
loyalty.
sit behind Andy Dalton? I don't know.
Bye-bye, Andy.
Oh, my Lord.
Bro, it's about correcting our mistakes, bro.
With the fourth pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Kyle Pitts.
Yeah. 4-0, baby. 4-0, baby. We're on a roll. Good decision, fellas. Whoever picked Kyle Pitts, you guys are smart men. Hey, check this out. And then send him back to the crowd. They're like,
Hey, take a look at the pick. You're the first Bengal fan to know.
what happened, Johnny? He's like, you'll see.
Here we go.
Three, two, one.
Production.
Hey, happy birthday. It's your birthday. It's been so long since the first day. Happy birthday. It's not me day. It's your day. That's what we say. Hey, happy birthday. Hey, happy birthday.
Hey, it's October 16th, Saturday, and you heard it, man. It's my birthday. So, man, it's a blessing to be here, do these shows, man, and 24 years of life. So, I just can't believe it. Can't wait to experience, another 24. And thank you for everyone for birthday wishes. And let's get this show rolling, man. Today, Cookouts and FistFights episode 4. You know I couldn't do it alone. So we brought our guy, Cody Verret, a.k.a. Pablito.
What's up, guys? Happy birthday, boy.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. But, yeah, man, how you doing?
Doing all right, brother. Just chilling.
That's good, bro. How's training going? How's everything been?
Good, man. I just left the gym, did some strength and conditioning. I'm hanging out till work.
Okay, all right, man. That sounds good. I know you've been working hard and stuff, and now that we got you on the show right now, I kind of wanted to talk to you about it, and we're gonna bring it up in this Entrenado con Pablito.
Entrenando con Pablito.
Let's get to it. So, man, in this segment, something I kind of wanted to talk to you about was just what a week of training with you looks like, kind of from start to finish. I know that you have had some time off since your last fight. So kind of given that like time period, what do you do meal wise, and what's a week look like for you?
So we start off Monday mornings, and this is all I do. Really depends on how I feel. If I'll miss a workout or if I need to take some kind of time to recover. So pending injuries and like small minor tweaks, the week changes. But ideally, Monday morning, I'll go to a gym out in Rain, Louisiana, with a pro boxer named Mason Menard, who you can look up. He's fought Teofimo Lopez, fought Devin Haney, fought a bunch of killers, man. He was a legit contender for a while, stud. So I'll go box over at Mason's Monday morning, and then that night we do what's called grapple boxing, which means we put on like 8-ounce MMA gloves, a little bit puffier version of what you see us wearing in the cage, and mostly work 80-ish% grappling, takedowns, jiu-jitsu on the ground, working our wrestling, all that, but with some strikes mixed in just to keep it live. Now my Monday. I don't work on Mondays either, so that whole day is dedicated to training.
Nice, man, nice. And then how many meals do you eat in a day?
If I'm doing it right, a lot.
Like 4 to 5, right?
5, depending on how I'm feeling.
Okay.
Definitely one after every workout, and then one before bed and right whenever I wake up.
Okay. Yeah, just kind of judging it on how the body feels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So what's a Tuesday look like for you?
So Tuesday mornings, we'll do 11 in the morning, kind of similar to what we did Monday night, grapple boxing, but this one's it's not as live. We're doing a lot more drilling. So drilling a lot of wall work, drilling a lot of takedowns, drilling just grappling situations, and not so much going live. And then Tuesday nights, we'll usually get down and really spar. So we'll put on big boxing gloves, shin guards, mouthpiece, everything.
Kind of go live, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Dang, man. So you're doing, grapple boxing Monday and then a 2-a-day Tuesday. Do you work on Tuesdays?
Monday and Tuesday are both 2 days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll usually go in. So I'll finish the practice around 10:30, come home and shower, and I work at a bar right down the street. So I'll just head straight to the bar after practice.
Right on. Nice, man. So what's a Wednesday look like for you?
So Wednesdays, it's kind of more my off day, but I'll usually, like today was Wednesday, so I'll go do something active. I just gave away the secret that we're not live, but Wednesday.
Man, yeah, you're good.
I'll go do like an active strength and conditioning workout. More focused on recovery, not really lifting crazy heavy. Just do something real light, move some weight around, get the blood flowing, and then I'll get in the cold plunge or the sauna or the hot tub.
Okay.
To kind of loosen up.
Is there like trails and stuff like that around where you live? You got like a good access to get outdoors?
We have Girard Park, which is in Lafayette. I mean, dude, if I wanted to go home to my parents' house, which is about 40-ish minutes south of here, I mean, we live way out in the country, so I could go run all over the place. But
right.
I like running like from my apartment. I'm pretty much right in the middle of Lafayette, and I like running all over Lafayette. There's a lot of to see.
If people getting pretty used to you running around there and stuff, they're like, "Oh, there goes Pablito, man! Look at him."
Our complex is big as hell, so like all the people around in the complex definitely see me.
Man, that's got to be cool. Yeah. So Monday, Tuesday, 2-a-days. Wednesday, you kind of kicking back, taking it easy, but still getting active. Do you work Wednesday? So I might have missed that.
Yeah, so I work Tuesday to Saturday night.
Okay. Heck yeah, man. So it's still grinding and and training. You know what I mean? And I think that's a good start for a lot of people, and it's a good example too for a lot of people because the hard work pays off. So getting into Thursday, are you back at the gym?
Yeah, so Thursday morning, I'm doing the same thing I did Tuesday morning, which is just going in with little gloves and doing like a live drilling. Um, just real situational, real. It's a lot more grappling based, but getting good quality rounds. And then that night, I'll go and get like a really hard lift.
Nice.
So like some kind of like if I'm gonna lift on a Wednesday, it'll be back and buys, just kind of move weight around, feel big. Thursdays it'll be a lot more squats, power cleans, hang cleans, getting on the bike, finishing out really hard on the assault bike, or I'll get in the pool and swim. Put some miles in, some laps in. It's a really hard strength and conditioning session.
Nice, man. And that's what's important too, because you can have the style, the swag, the skills, but if you ain't got that cardio, you ain't going too far.
Yeah, dude, it's another story. When you're locked in that cage and there's no way out, and you're just in there and you got to do or die. It definitely comes down to that cardio for sure.
100%. Yeah, I used to wrestle at the high school level, and granted, it's not nearly as comparable as getting into a cage and beating somebody's face off. But man, yeah, you get into those third rounds or third period. You know what I mean? You need some points, need some takedowns, whatever, and you're just gassed. And so
Yeah, dude,
I hear that.
Wrestling's a man sport for sure.
Yeah, do you train any of that? Well, of course you do grapple stuff like that. So, what is kind of your main focus within this training? Like, what's kind of your main style? I know when we talked to you before, you said Lafayette. What did you say? Lafayette backyard brawling, like.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. It's really just what I'm looking for is make everything a firefight. I feel like I'm really good instinctually. So if I can force a brawl and make it more on my toes and not so much calculated, have to think about stuff, I feel like I can come out on the other side. I feel I'm tougher than a lot of guys, and in the weight class, I'm bigger, stronger. I'm not as tall as most of the guys I fight, but I'm always wider, always more solid. So I feel like if I can just kind of force a car crash, I usually come out on top.
Right, you got that wide body too, huh? Like fucking old boy, yeah. That's funny, man. So do you want to eventually, like, as you start fighting, do you think that you'll start narrowing down, like, strictly jujitsu or strictly kickboxing or strictly boxing, or you kind of want to get well-rounded at all of them?
I mean, it's definitely important to train everywhere and get good looks at all the different styles and stuff like that. But you got to understand what your body type is. I know that 5'6", 5'7", it's important that I'm good at getting into range to use my hands, being able to get back out. It's important for me to be able to take guys down and work on the ground because we're all the same height on the ground. It's important that, I know how to pressure guys and use my strength against a lot of guys and put them on the fence, stuff like that. You see Alex Volkanovski is really good there, like good feigning to get inside and force a firefight, but he's also
100%.
really good at getting back out without being touched. Stuff like that's really important. I'm not going to bullshit myself and say I need to be this flashy kickboxer, and I can't even touch half the guys. So,
Right. Yeah, that's a good answer, man. So I'm here with Pablito, man. We're talking entrenando con Pablito. You heard the lady earlier. Some training with Pablito. Monday, Tuesdays. He's working hard. Wednesdays, still working hard. We touched on Thursday. My man's still working hard. Let's get into Friday, man.
So Friday morning, we usually do like a 10:30 a.m. session. We'll do like some mitt work, hitting the pads, and then we'll finish that out with like some hard jiu-jitsu rounds. So that's whenever I get like my real, just pure, no gloves, grappling is on Friday morning. And we usually finish that around 12:30. And so I'll come back home, eat something, then I'll go and I'll usually swim on Friday afternoons. And once I finish up swimming, shower and go straight to work.
Right on, man. Yeah, so still working out. And do you like the pool over many other exercises?
Yeah, dude. There's there's something about like whenever you're in the cage, it's hard, super hard to replicate that feeling. And I think that swimming is as close as you can get. Running definitely builds a cardio, and it gets you where you need to be. But there's something about like the threat of drowning, restrictive breathing, stuff like that, that really takes you to another level.
Man, and that's crazy that you say that, because it's almost like a fear shock that, you know what I mean, that you get in the pool whenever you get exhausted, and that kind of pushes you to the next level. In my opinion, I think like when you go through hard times, or you get really scared of something, say you encounter like a rattlesnake or something, almost get bit or something, I feel like you always grow from that, because you get smarter and a little bit stronger, knowing that you overcame that.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so the pool does help. So moving on, Saturday, Sunday, you still working hard or what? I know you got work, but you still in the gym?
Yeah, so Saturday is another sparring day.
Okay.
And that's hit or miss depending on how late I worked Friday night. So if I just feel like my body needs to rest, then I'll go in and get another kind of strength and conditioning session. If I am up early enough and I'm feeling good, my body's up to it, I've eaten enough, then I'll go in and spar. It just really depends. We go live a lot in the gym, with all the grapple boxing rounds. Plus, we do have hard sparring days. So it's not super important that I spar every single Saturday, but I try to make it as much as I can.
Nice, man. Yeah. I feel like sparring is important, but like I'm sure you're hella in the loop, so you already heard people like Max talk about like how he kind of stays away from it now, just to protect himself and stuff like that. I think it's really important that you are at a good gym to spar with good partners who are looking out for you and themselves, right?
Yeah, 100%.
That's good, man. So Sunday you're back in the gym, hitting some mitts again?
No, so usually Sunday I like to go to my high school VC, and I'll usually just do a lot of stadium work. I'll break out the hurdles. I'll do a lot of like explosive work and just run a couple miles around the track and get out. So Sundays nothing real crazy, just building a lot of explosive power. And I played football for all 4 years in high school. And I wasn't a great football player, but just being on the team, there was something about like our workouts over there that were just different. They were super hard. And we were a small school with not a ton of athletes. We were all super hard workers, and that made our football program super successful while I was there. So something about just being in that environment again, it makes me dig a little deeper and brings me back to what got me to where I am.
That's awesome, man. That you know what I mean? Because you got those roots. You could just pull up at your old high school kind of, and it makes you train harder, I bet. You know what I mean? Having those memories there and all that. I used to play football as well, and Eric did as well. And I think that we could vouch for you saying like, when we go to work out or anything, like try to mimic those same workouts that you know from back in the day and stuff like that, because they just work so well. And you say you go out there and run and hit the hurdles and stuff like that. Do you ever do any like ladders or anything for like footwork?
Yeah, it just depends if the shed's open. There's a shed with so if it's open, I'll break out whatever's there. I just know where they hide the hurdles, so I'll use those a good bit.
Heck yeah. So, shit. All right. What brings me into my next thing is, that's what a week looks like for you. So then it basically restarts every Monday, right?
Yeah.
And then you just get back to it, kind of recycle.
Yeah.
Some things you do to take care of the body. I heard you say cold plunge, sauna. Do you have one of those massage guns?
I do.
Yeah, man. I got one too just recently, and I've been using that like a mother trucker, and man, it works really, really good.
Yeah, no, that thing's no joke, man.
Yeah, man. Like if you're all tight, you know what I mean, need to get loosened up. I recommend everybody you go get a massage gun because it'll do you justice. But that, everybody, was. And man, it was fire. We're gonna have a couple more too. The UFC fights. There's a couple good ones this weekend, but we didn't really want to get into a whole Saturday night ride this Saturday. Kind of just wanted to let everybody know that Pablito's out here working hard. I like to talk to him about how he's training and stuff like that, because I'm starting to train, obviously not for fights or anything like that, but just to get back in shape, kind of, bulk up a little bit, trying to get back in the gym and get healthy. And so I like to talk about it because, then I get some ideas and some motivation for sure, man. So Pablito, thank you for sharing that with us.
Always, brother.
Heck yeah. Well, let's get into a quick commercial and then we'll come back with future fist fights.
Got it.
Y'all want to have a dance battle?
He freezes. Bro. Oh, shit. Yo, New York's getting it poppin'.
Chicago, what you got?
Hey.
Oh, Tennessee!
Tennessee.
Sacramento! LA!
Oh my god, this is way off.
Minnesota!
No, bro, I'm shutting this down. Let's move on.
Jacksonville! Nebraska right here. Hey, let's hit Kansas City!
I can do that one.
Hey!
What's up, man?
Vegas!
Hey, you gotta pull up.
Hey, let's hit Montana! Oh, shit, Montana's going stupid. Brooklyn!
Nah, bro. Get the fuck down, bro.
New Jersey!
Damn.
Denver! This is the Repeat Podcast, Season 2, Episode 19. I am your host, Eric, along with Jello Retro to Tony K. We are out of here.
Yo, hey, welcome back, everybody. Cookouts and FistFights, episode 4. Man, it's been a good one so far, and I hope you're enjoying it. And we can't wait to keep on delivering you some good content. You see that, man? I'm like Iron Man right now. What's going on? You know, Tony Stark, my nickname. Go by T Stark. But you know I couldn't do it alone. Got my boy Pablito here. Man, we just broke down a lot of training. A whole lot of training. I'm tired for you.
A whole week's worth, bro.
Man, but I mean, it's paying off, bro. I mean, you look shredded, you look good, and I know that you're working with one of the greatest. So, man, just keep it up. One thing I did want to ask you, since we are getting into what I like to call future fist fights here, when can we expect the Don Pablito to get back out there in the octagon?
Soon, hopefully. We were working on November 20th for a while, and I think we kind of might have flipped through a couple different opponents. And then, guys just falling out. It's hard on the regional scene, man. There's not nearly as much pressure for guys to get in the cage. It's not like most of these dudes are just fighting to pay their bills, so you don't have to show up. Nobody knows who you are for most of them. So it's like there's no risk if you say, oh, fucking, I'm not fighting. So we kind of went back and forth on that date. Don't think it's going to happen. So I was going to do the end of the year, but I'm going to Dustin's fight in Vegas, December 11th. So I don't want to fight and, miss a couple days because I'll be in Vegas. I know I'm not going to be dieting in Vegas. So.
Oh, so time out. So Dustin's fighting December 11th on the same card that Leon and Jorge are fighting.
I think.
And I think Sugar Show too.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not sure. That's what they're saying. So.
Okay. Yeah, because honestly, I just hit the guys. I was like, man, I'm trying to go to Vegas December 11th. So if I make that happen, man, I might have to hit you up.
Yeah, we got to. Yeah. So if that's for sure, then we'll be out there. The only reason we're saying, we know it should be in December, the Dustin Oliveira fight, and one of my buddies who trains with us is getting married in January, so we're gonna make it kind of like his bachelor party. And
on.
yeah, so just having to stick to a diet and find a way to work out in Vegas would just be too much for a 3-day trip or however long we're out there. So honestly, next time we see me in the cage is at the absolute latest, hopefully January.
Okay, man, that's a good goal. You know what I mean? And I understand it's probably, like hard to find an opponent in a good time, being that there is COVID and stuff like that. But I'm rooting for you, man. I hope you get a good opportunity, and you got to keep us posted. So we'll keep the people posted as well.
Dude, as soon as I know anything, I go straight to the internet. Promise y'all.
Yes, sir. I like that, man. So let's get into our next future fist fights here. One that I really wanted to talk about that is real interesting to me is coming up on October 30th. It is Jan versus Sandhagen. So what are your views on this, man? And how are you thinking, and which way do you think this one's gonna go?
I got Peter Yan, man. Two like crazy good strikers. I just know that I think Jan's gonna push the pace a little much. Sandhagen fights backwards a good bit. I think Jan's gonna be in his face a lot. And Jan's another guy that's so good at getting in and out, that boxing range that I was talking about. I just think he's going to be able to get into Sandhagen's face, force a brawl, and then get out whenever he wants, kind of at will. We know that Sandhagen's cut out for a dogfight, because we saw it in the Dillashaw fight. But Jan's also – he's not the best, most technical wrestler, but he's so physically strong. I think he'll be able to kind of take Sandhagen down too, or at least definitely put him on the cage. So
Right.
I got him.
You got Jan. I like that, man. He is a little gangster, bro. Like he gets in there and like messes people up. And I'm a fan of Jan. I'm not gonna lie. Everything that's going on is kind of crazy. You know what I mean? So I'm happy to see him get in there, even if it isn't against Aljo. It's crazy because I was thinking kind of the same thing with Sandhagen and TJ. Is TJ and Jan almost have a similar build? Being kind of shorter, stocky, and then Sandhagen is kind of taller, lengthy, but still, like you said, can do a dogfight. So, man, I got Jan in this one too, but I don't think you can count Sandhagen out on just like a crazy KO or just something extreme happening, being what he did to Frankie Edgar and just the talent that he has.
Yeah, you never know, man. He's super creative too. That flying knee just out there in space. You never know what he might pull out.
100%. And while I got you here, if you could educate me, so I know that Aljo's the champ. I do have the belt on Jan there, but just a good picture of him. So, Aljo's the champ, and this is whoever the winner of this will fight Aljo.
I'm assuming.
Or yeah, because that's what I'm wondering, or if this is just like what this fight is even really for, being that Aljo's said he was injured for this fight, but now he's still training. So I almost wonder why they don't postpone this one and just do Jan Aljo a little later.
Yeah, well, I know Aljo said that, or somebody had said that he didn't get cleared by doctors. So it kind of wasn't really his call. And then this might actually be for the interim belt. And if it is for the interim, then that is a guaranteed title shot for the winner.
100%. And I guess we did see a good fast turnaround with the interim with Gain. Now he's going to fight Ngannou real soon. So I guess maybe this will play out the same way. We'll have to see, man. I'm excited for it, though. I can't even lie.
Yeah, no.
And our next future fist fight, man. Let's get into it. Moreno versus Figgy, man. Is this the third time or second?
It's the third time.
Third time. So another trilogy. We just had a great trilogy. Wilder versus Fury. Man, that was a dogfight. I was all salty on Twitter. I'm sure you guys seen. But man, yeah, that was a damn dogfight. Real quick before I let you get to this one, Pablito. I talked about it last week on Future Fist or Cookouts and Fist Fights, and I was talking about this fight, Moreno versus Figgy, and I talked about how Moreno literally, honestly, brought me to tears when he won that championship. I am Hispanic, but to be honest, I don't like that didn't really have too much to do with it, just because my heritage isn't like fully rooted with me, you know what I mean? Like I still like, I'm Hispanic, but I don't really have too much heritage roots in that way that would make me like cry about that. But the fact, just the way he won it gracefully and the joy on his face made me cry, man. It made me emotional. It made me love the sport even more, and just made me happy for this guy. So I want Moreno to win, and these two fights have been dog fights, and man, it's gonna be another great one.
Yeah, I got Moreno, dude. Just the way that we saw him evolve after the first one. It's crazy how much he learned by I believe they went to the draw the first time. So it's crazy how much you could really see that, okay, spending 25 minutes in there with the guy, he was able to go back, do his homework, and evolve to become what we saw in the second fight. But dude, Figgy's a monster, especially that weight class. He's so big, and he doesn't hit like a 25er at all.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, anything could happen, but I agree, dude. I got Moreno, and I'm not Hispanic, but I always get mistaken for Hispanic. So
do you?
I'm rocking with Moreno too. Yeah.
What do you think it is? You think it's the Pablito or?
Yeah. And that just immediately, and then I got the dark curly hair.
Right.
We actually had some guys come to the bar not long ago, and they were asking some of the other guys who work. They're like, "Where's the little Mexican bouncer who works here?" They're like, "Who are you talking about?" And they're like, they're like, him. I'm like, dude,
he's not Mexican, bro.
Yeah,
he's Australian.
Yeah.
I just play, man. So what do you say, man? What do you say we get into who's calling, man? Because those future fist fights, man, they got me pumped up, but I'm ready to prank call somebody. And I last week I tried to call somebody and they never answered. So who you think? You got somebody in mind, or you want me to pull one from my slot?
Whoever you got, bro.
All right. Let's see what I got here. Don't mind me here. Don't mind me. Let's pop up this banner real quick. Stay tuned, chat. I'm gonna find us somebody to prank call. All right, chat. So just to update anybody who's never seen this before, this is who is calling on the Cookouts and Fist Fight show, where we prank call some of my friends, some of your friends. If you want, man, just let me know. I'll prank call the shit out of them. But just let me know, and it's a lot of good fun. But these people will know that they are getting prank called, and they'll know who it is, and everything at the end of it will be resolved. So wherever this goes, don't get offended, chat. You know what I mean? Here we go. Who's calling? Yeah, Chris? Yeah, I got your DoorDash. At the door? DoorDash? Yeah, the refried bean burritos, 3 of them. Who the fuck is this? I'm at your door. You're not at my door. I at your DoorDash. I'm not home, my guy. I'm sorry to tell you. Oh, what the hell? Call me. Who the hell is it? I got 3 refried bean burritos, 1 large horchata, and 3, what are these things called? Oh, sopadillas. That sounds dank as fuck. Where can I get them? At your door, you motherfucker. I'm knocking. This Chris? Yeah. Yeah, this is Chris. Hey, it's your DoorDash. Come on now. What door are you at? What color is it? Blue. Oh, yeah, you're fucked up. You ain't at my door, my guy. Ah, damn. All right, Chris, man. You are live on the show, Cookouts and Fist Fights. This is your boy, Justin Sanchez. I had to prank call you. What do you got to say to the viewers? I haven't got a fucking prank call since, like, 3rd grade, my guy. All right, man. Well, hey, thanks for being a good sport, and I'm sure your refried beans, burritos, or whatever the fuck it is will be cold by the time you get there. Fuck you. What are you doing right now? I'm live, man. I'm live, baby. Me and Pablito are doing a show. You and who? Pablito, your favorite fighter. Oh, enjoying the show? I'll catch you later, Chris, man. You have to catch the show, man. Thanks for tuning in. Man, that was successful. That was a good one. Who's calling on the Cookouts and Fist Fights? I could have probably kept it going or did something different, but man, that one went very well. Pablito, how'd you feel about that one?
No, that was good, man. That was funny.
Good stuff, man. Well, I appreciate you for joining me, man. Don't work too hard this week, and definitely admire your work ethic, man. And it's definitely gonna pay off for you. I hope. Just keep grinding, man.
That's all we can do, brother.
Yes, sir. Well, I hope you have a blessed evening, man. And for everyone tuning in, have a great, great Saturday night. Celebrate my birthday, man. Have a drink from me. Let me figure this out. Oh, Iron Man out. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Get your soul. Tell them that the break is over.